about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatch.
They go play action with Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 53 yards. And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down back at the 42.
Gravity lying.
Now Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Noah Brown, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense
on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18, Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught just inside the 10. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Round the motion man right. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Will try to pick it up himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
What is this? Step it up. Let's go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals 7.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I'm one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Burrow going to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Taylor Britt on the coverage.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. So Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
How long you gone beyond?
Second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
At the Bengals 30-yard line.
2nd and 1. Now Daniels going to keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready. Go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 21. Bengals 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On two, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked. And
GG.
it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said. This touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. His throw incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shamar Stewart just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Down. 19 target. Liking 18. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Shamar Stewart, his 2nd sack of the night. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Second and 16. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now this one set as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, here we go.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Second and 6 coming up.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he goes out right around the 39.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll run for it with Krosky-Merritt. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
That's good for a Commanders.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. Pass complete, Samuel.
Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go. They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Finding Samuel. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Daniels going to keep it. Miles Murphy. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Commanders 28, Bengals 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180.
To throw, Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 14.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Big 13. Stop.
Burrow. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. 12. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's Chimaray DK on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a first.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll run again with Brown. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He completes it in traffic. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's get set. Can.
Going play action here. Burrow dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Brown on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Julius Chestnut to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to Alec Iomana. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Go.
Ward setting the pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Finds the in route complete. Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That is caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. To the air again. It's Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
11, Thomas.
Again, it's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals tie things up at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rolling from the gun here.
And the Titans first down.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Downfield to DK. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, this is Piron. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
The final throw before the break. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Titans are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Sly to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Give on second, it's Brown. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
Third down,
7.
they need 7.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Burrow back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line, dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready,
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he takes it down to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go!
Again, a run with Pollard. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain.